Welcome to Ben Talks Money. Here we discuss stocks, investments, ETFs, and personal finance.
Hello there and welcome back to Ben Talks Money. My name is Ben. I have an MBA in Finance and Management. I've been trading for 8 years and I'm a full-time options trader. In today's video, just like we do every morning, we take a look at the stocks that are making the most moves on the market. These are the stocks that we'll be trading today, either long or short. So if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share. And humbly, please help me get to 4,000 subscribers. I'm close to it, and your subscription will go a long way in helping me do that. All right, so the first one that we take a look at is the QQQ. We always take a look at this Nasdaq ETF because it gives us an idea of how the market is looking. So if we look at the Qs, yesterday we did a strong push up after the huge drop, and today is down about 3 points right now as of the time of recording, and it's currently sitting around 622. So I expect it to test 620 because today is Friday. It will likely test 620 or probably the lows of yesterday, which is about 618. And there seemed to be some form of a rotation in the market. Yesterday, the Dow closed about 600 points up, whilst the Nasdaq was down almost 100 points. So there's some form of a rotation in the market. So that being said, the first one that we take a look at today is Lululemon. So Lululemon had their earnings last night after the market, and it's doing incredibly well. If you look at the daily chart, this stock has been beating. It dropped all the way from the highs of 420 and it's currently trading around 204 pre-market. And you look at the daily chart, this stock bottomed down here. It bottomed down here around 164 area, and since then it's been trying to push back up. And I always say one of the things that I look for in names like this is a U. Like a U shape, it tells you there's a reversal coming in, and Lululemon seems to be reversing to the upside. So today we are watching to see if this thing can hold this level. It needs to hold above 200. If it holds above 200 and there is some form of a resistance in this area up around 207. So if it's able to hold above 200 and then push through 207 to 210, there's room for this thing to go to about 220. So it looks like there's a change going on with this stock. Actually, they also announced a change in the CEO. The CEO is stepping down, so that is fueling this market upside. So Lululemon is something that I'm looking at today, and possibly for a swing trade with options for the next 6 months. I'll be looking at Lululemon for a rebound, probably to about 250 or so. So that's the first one that we are looking at. The next one that we're looking at is AVGO. That's Broadcom. We are looking at Broadcom today. We are looking at Broadcom because they had their earnings last night after the market, and the stock went up about 4%. And during the earning call, something was said by the CEO that the market didn't like. So it pulled back all the way to $382, $382. That's where it's sitting right now. And you can see that the 382 area is some form of a support zone. That's where we are sitting right here, 382. If we break below 380, there is room for this thing to go to about right here. The lows of this here is about, let me see. Just give me a second. Yeah, the lows of this is about 370. So if you break up below 380, there's room to go to about 370. But I expect a bounce back in this stock because the earnings was incredible. They beat both up and down, and they raised their projection for next quarter. They expect the AI semiconductor purchase to double in the next quarter, which is incredible. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a huge reversal in Broadcom, but we have to pay attention to the market. We have to look at what the market is doing and know what we expect the market to do. So that's what we're looking at for AVGO, Broadcom. The next one that we take a look at is RH. So RH is also up today. It's right now trading around $158. Ideally, you want it to break above 160. The 50-day is around 169.20. So it's coming into the 50-day. But if the market cooperates, this thing break above 160, there's room to go to the 50-day, and that's what we're looking at for RH. The next one that we take a look at is Costco. Costco also had their earnings last night, and it was a mixed reaction. It's basically doing nothing. But if you look at it, Costco has been trending down. Let's see if this is in a channel. Costco has been trending down, and we would like to see if there is going to be a reversal. It would be nice to have a reversal in Costco. because this is a household name that a lot of people like. So let's see what is going on here with Costco. It looks like it's trading in this downward channel, as you can see from here. It's trading in this channel, and now we are right here in the middle of it. A little bit, it bounced off from the lows of the channel, and it's currently trading around $883. This is a huge company, and the stock price is high, you know. So the only way I would trade Costco is with options. I would like to see if there'll be a bounce back in this name. The earnings report was good, but they beat earnings, but the market didn't react well. So let's see if we can get a bounce here. If it holds this level, the 883, I would like to take Costco to about 917, which would be like about the top of the range. And if you break above the range, then that'll be good. It's currently trading. It's trading below the 50-day. The 50-day is around 917. So you will see if Costco can hold the $880 level, and from there we can take a look at it. The next one that we take a look at is CIEN. CIEN, and this is pulling back in here. It's currently sitting around $235, and this thing is trading at an all-time high. So any pullback, it needs to pull a little bit more, because look, the 50-day is a little bit far away. Ideally, you want to catch this around 207. If we can get 207 here, that would be nice, but I don't think it's going to come that far, especially not today. I don't think so, but it's sitting right here at 235. So we will see if it can pull back into 230. If it pulls back into 230, we will take a look at it. The other one that we take a look at is silver. Silver has been doing incredibly well. We have some call options on silver that are doing well. It's well above 100% right now. And we are trading SLV, which is the silver ETF. SLV is doing incredibly well. If you look at the daily chart, you know, nobody should tell you how this thing is doing. So we are writing this to about $60. When we get to $60, we'll take some of the calls off the table and let the rest ride, because they expired deep into next year. So we are not worried about that. The next one I'll take a look at here is Netflix. Let's take a look at Netflix today. Netflix is been disappointing. I made a video about it. I was expecting Netflix to hold above $100, but the news with acquisition and all the drama going on with WB and Paramount Plus and Skydance, it got messy. So Netflix took a hit, but it's holding. It held this level here. It held the $92 level. You can see here on the daily chart, and now we are starting to push back up. So if this thing can hold 95, it'd be awesome. I have some calls on it. I'm currently flat on the calls. I'll be adding to it if I see some form of momentum coming in on Netflix. And the last one we take a look at is SOFI. We were watching SOFI yesterday to see if it hold 27. It broke above 27. It tried to go, but it came back into 27. Right now, pre-market is trading a little bit below 27. So we'll see what SOFI is going to do. The consolidation here is good. I like the consolidation in this area, but we need to start going sooner or later. We need to start going. I like the consolidation in this area, but we need to start going on SOFI, and I think we're going to go very soon. Okay, so that's it for the video, guys. If this was helpful to you, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and until next time, let's keep talking money.